All right, how you doing? We're going to talk about a couple of things here. Chivalry and boundaries, okay? Chivalry is not dead, okay? It's not. I've seen it. I see it all over here in Kentucky, up here where I'm at. These college kids, they're opening doors for their girls. They're taking them out. They're whining and dining them. They're doing all sorts of shit that they can do, you know? And not all of them are 6 feet tall. I don't give a shit what you want, because not all of you are fucking 7s. Okay, you're not. 5s maybe, but y'all ain't 10s. So you can blow that out your ass right there. That's just some crazy shit. I saw a guy. He came out with his old lady out of the library, and she walked way in front of him, like 10 feet. And then she just got in the car. He walked over and just stood in front of the car and just kept vaping and staring at her. And then she got out of the car, and he waved her over, and then he walked around her, opened the door, then she got in, and he closed the door, and then he went around. And then, of course, oh, thank you. Well, how about let a guy be a guy? And then don't bitch about, hey, we don't do the bare minimum when you're not allowing us to do the bare minimum because you're so independent. I mean, that's a load of shit, you know? And then nowadays, you know, we don't need you guys, okay? None of this male, what is this male loneliness crap. Whatever makes you feel better, but it's not what the fuck it is, okay? It's asinine, and why you guys keep bringing it up is totally crazy. There is no giant male loneliness epidemic, okay? We took our ball and we went home because we're tired of dealing with you guys' drama bullshit, okay? Why should we take you out on a $300 dinner and we're not going to get anything for it, which therefore makes it an agreement to do something else, if you will, okay? An arrangement, okay? We could do that by picking up the phone, okay? Dialing a certain number. We tell them what we want, and they say, this is how much, and we'll see you here. And it's an arrangement. That's all it is. You want $300 dinners? Are you high? Have you guys, the people who ask for this are the girls who've never worked a job. If daddy is rich and he's spoiled, and there's nothing wrong with, you know, doing that to your daughters and stuff, but you also got to make sure they know that y'all got to work. Put them to work, you know, send them over to Dairy Queen, work there for a few months to understand the value of $1. Okay? And then you're out there doing this. What's that bullshit? He needs to make 6 figures. Have you guys even made 4 figures at all? You know, $1,000 to even understand the value of $1, what goes into to earning the dollar. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot, especially today's age. It doesn't buy what it used to. That's for damn sure. Back in the day, you know, 5 digits. You know, you made 50 grand. You were living up there. You know. And now you're all expecting a guy to make $100,000. Oh, I love some of your psychiatry psychoness in that. Oh, I saw a couple of videos. Yeah, he needs to make $250,000. Okay, what's he gonna do to make this $250,000? Oh, I don't know. That's his problem. It's like, all right, ain't no woman worth that much money. Nobody. And if I'm making that much money, if I stayed alone for 5 years, I'd have $1 million because I could live off the 5 years at $50,000. I have $1 million and I don't need shit. You know, a lot of us, we just took our ball and we went home. I'm being honest with you. We're not going to put up with this shit no more, you know, and it's a new age. It is. And you guys got to suck it up because we don't care anymore. And it's like, if we're treating you right, that means we see something in you that we like. Not necessarily want, but something we like. We like about you, your personality, and who you are, and how you treat us is how we're going to treat you. If you expect us to have the 3 6s, you better have something just as good. You better have the height to weight ratio. You better be fit. You know, doing your yoga and Pilates and shit. You know. Because you want the fit guy. We have to go out and play football, baseball, you know, sports and shit. You guys got to do it too. You know, there is no more one-sided bullshit anymore. A lot of us aren't going to put up with that anymore. I'm not. I'd rather be alone. You know, and it's not an epidemic. It's an epidemic on your part because we don't want to be with you guys anymore. We're not going to sit there and listen to all your bullshit of, oh, well, he's got to be 6 foot tall. He needs to have a 6-pack. He needs to make 6 figures. And he needs to have a minimum of 6 you-know-what's downstairs. All right, well, you need to fit that 6 downstairs and not be over that size. You also need to have a 6-pack. You also need to bring 6 figures, okay? Don't ask us to bring something to the table that you yourselves cannot bring, okay? That ain't right. You're all saying you want equality and all this shit. Guess what? Whatever you're asking of us, you have to bring too. Except for the 6 inches down below. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, you guys got to be fit. And that means within your weight category. You need to be healthy, which means you work out. You got to bring 6 figures, which means you have a job. You understand the value of $1. You know that dollar is not easily made. Therefore, but it can be easily wasted. You won't. I guarantee you, if you make $100,000, you will not be expecting that $300 dinner at all. You'll be like, hey, how about we order pizza and we talk? You know, it's the simple things, really. And it's just crazy on why you people do that. You know, it's no more. Us guys, we've had enough. We're going home with our balls. We're not going to play in the court no more. You know, and it's just, we could go home, hang out with our friends, okay, and spend way less than that. We all could pitch in too. We all pitch in $50. There's 5. That's $250. We can go have a damn good time somewhere. Just us guys. And have a ball. And not have to worry about any repercussions of SA or anything derogative, you know, or we did the bare minimum. Hey, we'll hold the door open for each other. We don't care. We don't care. We still thank each other. Hey, thanks, man. And it's like, it makes no fucking sense that you guys think you're so out there. Now let's get to your bullshit looks, okay? Y'all need to stop pumping each other up on media, okay? Y'all are not even close to being that good looking at all, okay? I watch a lot of these shows, these podcasts and stuff, and they're sitting at the table. You probably know what I'm talking about. And the black and white photos on the walls. And the one girls that always sit there. I don't understand that one. Why, if you're a conservative girl, let her talk. I want to hear what you got to say. You know, and then you got your little crazy girls, libbies around it, and then they got to explain themselves, and you're always burying them. And it's fine, but it's like, get to the point, dude. You're working around it. Y'all are like 4s and 5s. You're lucky if you're 5. But y'all think you're 10s. It's like, what do you rate yourself as? A 10? You know, and then I can't remember his name, but he's always like, what do you call it? He's always zoomed in, and he's always laughing every time they say that. I'm a 10. You know, it's like, and his wife is not the hottest, but she's hot because she's smart and she has a great personality. See, that's what makes her a 10 right there. I mean, he's no looker, but they kind of look like each other. It's kind of spooky. But she does become a good-looking woman. She becomes a 10 by having a great personality and being smart and knowing that she is not a 10. That gives her way more value than anyone. I mean, the guy's even offered to what do you say? I will bring a 10 in here, and you guys, she will be wearing no makeup, and you guys will just die, hit the floor. How drop dead gorgeous she is. You guys are nowhere near that. And none of them are. None of you are. You're not that good looking. Stop boosting up. Yeah, there's a nice aspect of, why is she dressed like Valentine Bear? She's cute though. You know, it's so asinine, out of hand. I mean, I get it. The pat on the backs. Hey, you're part of the sisterhood. You know, you need to look at yourself and boost yourself up. I get that. We all get that. But us guys don't turn around going, hey, man, nice package. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. Hey, dude, you're really handsome. If they're really handsome, they know they're really handsome. When I lose a lot of weight and I got just the right rizzle, it's crazy because I am good looking. I'm a very handsome man, and it cracks me up because you guys just go off the rails with this shit. I mean, there's not even a chain to come off of because you guys are so fucking far out there. It's sad. It is. It's really sad. I feel sad for you. I have empathy for you, and I usually don't have empathy for any of you, and I don't feel what you feel, but I do have sympathy for you because I think it's sad that you guys are doing it to each other and then filling each other with this bullshit crap in your heads that, oh, well, don't you marry no man, he ain't make this man of money. Don't make this man if you don't sleep with this man if he ain't got a 6-pack. You don't sleep with the man if he ain't got a 6. You don't sleep with the man if he ain't 6 foot plus. Screw you guys. You guys can't, you're half of you are overweight. You're not very intelligent. You can barely hold a conversation. And then you want us to take you out for $300 dinner? What the hell are we going to talk about? Your Barbies? I mean, shit, come on. You're not that intelligent. You're not that good looking. You know what I'm willing to do? I'm willing to take you for a pizza. Let's go get a pie someplace. Let's go get some tacos. I'm up for that. A nice little Mexican joint, some homemade tacos, maybe a couple of margaritas on your part. I don't drink. Hey, I'm good with that. But I'm not going to drop $300 fucking dollars on a steak dinner that I could make at home for $60. That makes no sense whatsoever. Aura or not. I mean, granted, if we go out, it's all about the aura. That's why we go out, I want the service. I want to be wined and dined. I want to see a menu. I don't want to have to scan a barcode or a QR code just to see what the hell the menu is and how much a drink is. I shouldn't have to do that. But at the same time, we have a boundary. It's, oh my God, he's putting rules on us. Now we're in the wrong? No, fuck you. Okay? I know she doesn't have to be extremely independent, but I want an independent woman. I want a woman that knows the value of $1. I want a woman that is not obese, but I like a little thickness myself. But if she doesn't have it, don't have it. I've always dated women with a large endowment on the top. I prefer not this time. Somebody that's open and will, better me as I will push her to be a better person as well. One where we could build something together and have some fun, not just all one fucking sided. That's just crazy. Instead of saying, hey, I don't want you to take me to Texas Roadhouse unless it's like a special occasion, like an anniversary or a birthday, something special. Something that keeps it special. Because now if I take you to a $300 dinner, say at Texas Roadhouse, you get the tomahawk, I get a tomahawk, everybody's got food. Well, how am I going to top that when there's something special? I shouldn't have to go out of my way, nor should you, to have to top something that's just a first date, And I agree with the coffee thing. Why can't we just go get a cup of coffee? Talk, see if we like each other. And if we do, we hit it off. It's not a date. It's an interview. Hey, can you come in for an interview? Would you like to go out for an interview? I think that's what I'm going to start doing. Hey, there's no more dates. No more coffee dates. It's an interview. You hear that, guys? We're doing interviews now. I think we're going to do that. We're going to change that shit up. But, yeah, I ain't going to do that shit no more. Now, I'm going to take my ball and go home. If I had one, but I'll go home. Yeah, guys, stop it. Don't get me start on the fucking simps. Holy shit. You guys are ruining it. Oh, man. You're killing yourselves, man. And it's trying to get the bag arm or you back hurt? That's weird. But, you know, it's like, stop giving them all they want. Say no, they'll respect you more. Okay? Have your own opinions. They'll respect you more. Everything is up for debate. You don't want to go have tacos? Say, I don't want tacos. Well, they'll do this. Well, what do you want? Well, I want pizza. Well, I don't want pizza. All right, we'll stop. We'll get you some tacos, and I'll go get a pizza, and we'll go home. Well, I wanted to eat there. Well, tough shit. You know, it's tit for tat, baby. You know, it's just not. Again, you're coming down to one-sided bullshit. You know, and it's like, you think you're a 10. You're not. Okay? The guys who keep telling you you're a 10 are basically simps and or trying to get something. Okay? That's the bottom line. That's what it's all about. And when guys, that's what it's all about. You know? I watched a comedian real quick last night, and he went off on a first date. He goes, this is the difference between men and women. And he went through the whole day with the women, and, you know, he did me. We went for $300 dinner. You know, he had a car come pick me up. He took me home. We went for a walk on the beach and just talked until the sun came up. We had a couple glasses of champagne. It was really romantic. You know, then the girls are all talking. Oh, I think he's the one and all this shit. And then the guy gets home. He gets up. He goes and sees his buddies, and the buddies go, what do you think they went? Did you hit it? That's all they do. That's all they care. Did you get some? You know, are you good to go, bro? You know, it's like, can we go on with the brotherhood now? It's like, no, man. I don't understand that shit. I'm not going to throw $400 or $500 just to get to know you. That is asinine. We'll go do a coffee interview, and if there's something there, we'll discuss it. All right. Do you happen to like me? I kind of like you. Would you be interested in maybe, you know, gussying up and going out for a date? You know, just talking and get to the nitty gritty. You know, but what is that one? You see video bullshit. You know, they're usually really short. Do not go on coffee dates. It's not a coffee date. It's a coffee interview. And there's a difference. And it's like, I want to make sure before I dump a bunch of my time and money into you that I actually like you, okay? Because half the time when we meet somebody, hey, I like them, I think I want to ask them out, but I'm not quite sure. Well, ask them out for coffee. That's usually what most guys do. Ask her out for coffee. You know, you guys just talk for a little bit. You know, a $15 fucking coffee is worth 20 minutes of your fucking life. We're just gonna chit chat, see if we can mold, we can fit, you know, shit like that. Get along to take the next step if we're willing to take the next step, you know. But y'all don't want that no more. Remember, you don't want that. That's a minimum. So, we're not gonna do that anymore. You know. Well, I would have asked you out on a coffee interview, but you decided that was a minimum step. So, you know, I was going to open the door to the coffee place for you and pull out your chair for you while we're waiting on our coffee to be made, and go get the coffee and bring it to us while we were having a brief discussion on things you like and things I like, you know, to see if we kind of maybe mesh together or not. You know, no, you don't want to do that. What kind of shit is that? That just makes you guys look like a stupid ass. I mean, seriously, it means, you know, I would just say, hey man, enjoy the coffee. You have a good afternoon, because I will walk the fuck out. If you started nagging me, oh man, that tells me what's in store, man. We don't want to be nagged. We want you to be our peace. And if you can't fucking be our peace, we don't want to be with you. Okay? This I'm beautiful, fight for me is, you can blow that out your ass. You're not worth it. Especially since you're a 4 or 5s. Okay? A 7 or 8, I'm not even going to fight for that, because you know why? I anticipate the problems. Okay? When you have a really good looking woman, other guys are going to be hitting on that shit. all the fucking time. And if she ain't 100% into you, it's just your turn, bro. It's just your turn. So it's just easier. Instead of spending all this money on a date, I go hang with some guys. We grab some pizzas, go play some billiards, maybe some video games, have a pizza video game party, and have some fun without having to worry about all this bullshit, What's that one thing you said? You're going to be a gentleman, you're going to go home, rub one out, and be done. And it's like, we could do that. We can do that. And we won't have a second thought about it. We could go home, get off work, stop at a Subway, get us a sandwich, go home, change, relax, watch some TV, rub one out, have our sandwich, and watch whatever the fuck we want on TV, play video games, take a nap, do whatever the hell we want without any repercussions because we are our own peace. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm getting at here? You guys are just, oh my God. It just agitates the shit out of me. It's like, we have boundaries, and if you're not going to fucking respect those boundaries, then don't come at us with this bullshit of sixes of any kind. I could tell you, I'm 5'10" when I'm fat. When I'm skinny, for some reason, I grow a half inch. Probably the weight holding me down to earth. I don't know. But you know what? It's the way I am right now. I got to work with what I got. So I'm just working on me. And it's not an epidemic. It's not. I bump into guys by themselves all the time. All the time. Good looking, bad looking, ugly, fat, scrawny, skinny. And I'm bumping all of them, even jocks. They're like, oh, no, I'm not, no. Especially jocks today, if they are fully in their sports and they got skills, they ain't looking for any girlfriend. No. They are condom wearing, one night stands, having machines, and that's it. They ain't touching anything with a band on it, or even thinking about it. Not even a verbal. Yeah, let's just strictly only see us. I mean, it's very rare nowadays because especially with the sports, it's all sports all the time, 100% in, or get the fuck out the field. And they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna chance it. They're not gonna chance their chance to maybe, as minimal as it is, chance to make it to the pros, no matter what they're playing. They're not gonna blow that on a relationship. Not anymore. It's just there's no worth for it. And then, it's absolutely crazy. And so, you guys got comments. I'm sure you got a plethora of comments to put down below. Put them in there. Don't be shy. Say something. What's your experience? What do you think? Are you tired of this bullshit? They can have boundaries, but we can't? What kind of shit is that? It's coming up into a new era right now, I'm telling you. I'm going to make the video, the new era, and I'm telling you, it's going to be fun. And it's going to save us all a shitload of money. So, put your comments down below. Like. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. Hit the bell, guys. Get your notifications when I get some rants going on. Hey, all you got to do is listen. Agree or disagree. That's all you're doing. That's all I ask. I don't ask for a lot. Hey, if you got something to say, by all means, put it in the comments down below. You know where the shit is. You know how this all works. Stop pretending you don't know how it works. Talk to me. Tell me what you think. Tell others what you think. Comment on other people's comments. Let's have a good conversation here. Where are we going with this? Where's Dave going? What's the next illogical bullshit thing that women are going to come up with next? I'm excited. The anticipation. What's it going to be? It's like I'm waiting on it. Is it going to be, I bet you it's going to be a boat. Must have his own yacht. In a marina. Must not live on it, but can have the boat. It's like the size of Naomi would be nice. It's like it's a super yacht. And it's like that's just a speedboat, not no little aluminum fishing boat, but a yacht. A yacht. That'll be next. It'll be a must 6 foot, 6 digits. 6 inches down below, and a yacht. And a 60-foot yacht. You know, oh my God. I'm sorry, but put your comments down below. Like, subscribe. We'll talk to you next time.